As someone who is always looking for the next new flavor to discover, I'm so excited to give you the opportunity to try something new and delicious. This summer, while visiting family, I got to try some pretzels from Jen's Backstube, and let me tell you, they were incredible. The fresh out of the oven smells, the pillowy soft interior, and the satisfying chew were all so comforting and delicious. Now, picture yourself indulging in a freshly baked pretzel made with the same care and tradition as those of Jen's native country, Germany. I am here to tell you, Jen provides authentic pretzels that exceed the taste and quality of those commonly found in malls or in the freezer aisle at the local grocery stores. And they can be yours. Jen will ship them directly to you. They come in a wide variety of styles, from sticks to bites, salty to sweet, and even gluten-free options are available. Just head to jensbackstube.com. That's JENNSBACKSTUBE. There you can learn a little bit more about Jen's story and click on shipping to see what delicious treats can be delivered to you. And now, on with the show. After this week, I'm going to take a little break for the holidays. I hope you enjoyed your time off, and I'll have another episode waiting for you on the first Monday in January. This is Lessons We Forgot, and this episode is called Me as a Student. Since thankfully none of you knew me when I was in middle school, let me tell you a little bit about what I was like as a student. I was impulsive. I was rude. I followed the wrong crowd, and I had questionable judgment, at best. I was sneaky and didn't mind lying if it would get me out of trouble. I thought I was much smarter than I actually was, and I thought I was way better at sports than I ever actually would be. I didn't care about school, and I rarely did my homework. Barely good enough was good enough for me. I didn't think about tomorrow, let alone my long-term future. My biggest concern each day was whether or not I could play basketball before school and at lunch in the gym with my friends. I was always a little nervous no one would pick me to be on their team. When I got home, I quickly forgot about school and focused most of my attention on the important things in life. Tecmo Super Bowl on my Nintendo or Little League Baseball. Obviously, it was really high-stakes stuff. Looking back now on the middle school version of me, the current me would think that things are not looking up for the 12-year-old me. Honestly, the middle school me was the worst version of me. I'm so glad that no one judges me today for the person I was back then. I think that is really important to remember when we're interacting with our students at school. Many of them are also the worst versions of themselves they'll ever be. We need to remember that. We should probably cut them a little slack. I'm glad my teachers did for me. And I don't mean we shouldn't hold them accountable or keep pushing them to be better. We definitely should do both of those things. But we should probably avoid writing them off completely. I'm not sure what I'd be like now if they did that to me. We should also be really glad when we get to interact with many of the genuinely nice and hardworking kids we see every day. I actually ran into a bunch of my former students a few summers ago at their 10-year high school reunion. My number one takeaway from this, I'm getting old. But my number two takeaway was that most of them turned out just fine. And some were doing really well, and they were good people too. Even the ones who acted like me when I was in middle school. We are not what we were in middle school. Thank God. Just like our current middle schoolers or whoever you teach will not be like they are right now for very long. Thank you for listening to this episode of Lessons We Forgot. I'm the host, Chris Winkle. You can contact me at lessonsweforgot@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend. If you want to hear more Lessons We Forgot, we post new episodes on Sunday nights. I would be very grateful if you liked and subscribed to the show. That way, new episodes will show up automatically in your feed. And if you really want to support the podcast, give me a rating and review and tell everyone what you enjoy most about it. If you really hate ads just like me, I do have a Patreon site, patreon.com/lessonsweforgot. For only $1 a month, you can get the show without ads. I'm offering a free trial right now, so you can go check it out and see if it's something you'd be interested in. Thanks again for your support.